What's the good word, people, today? I know that I've unmuted my mic. I also know that we are live because I can see it over there on the screen. See, I have all the music things off. So I think it's actually working. And if you were here last week, I guess I sounded like complete garbage compared to the velvety tones that I usually sound like. So I'm hoping that it's actually a lot better right now. So I'm going to guess that it is. I'm also going to guess that I'm hoping that people realize that the internet works because there is nobody in this chat. There's nobody here. At least it's on the screen I'm looking at. Yeah. We got two people. So it's us. It's literally us right now. We're talking to each other on the internet, even though we're sitting in the same room. We are socially distanced though. Oh, I need to unmute you. Sorry.
That
Stats,
would be
welcome
helpful.
to the show.
I'm wondering if it's because you forgot to announce the stream.
Didn't forget.
Well, you usually do it.
I did it an hour before.
You usually do it at noon.
That's cute. Oh, wait. The notification actually just showed up on my phone. So I'm wondering if it's a situation where people are going to be like, oh, I just got notified that you went live.
Well, we're up to 4 now.
We're starting a hell of a lot better than we did last week.
That's true. As long as people can hear us, which we don't know yet because nobody has commented in the chat.
I am going to assume. Mr. G, hello. Gabriel, welcome to the show. What is the good word, folks? It is a baller show. It has been a banger of Techtember, which is leaking into Techtober. We got things from Google that's coming out at the end of the month. We got Apple events that have already happened between watches and iPad Airs and all this other jazz, as well as the rumored date that goes to middle of October for the iPhone 12. You got case manufacturers already sending out dummy units so you can really effectively see what the iPhone 12 is going to look like. Mr. G says, I can hear you. Fantastic. That is great. Good to know. I don't care. You can always crack open a beer while we're here. We're going to have a good conversation. We got PS5 news. Thank you very much, Mr. G. Audio is great. Love it, love it, love it. Google is launching some new stuff. We're going to talk about, like I said, the Apple event. I have merchandise, which is baller. And I'm going to talk about that from my dude. Apple Watch. Still almost read something that said Phone Hub. Boy, did not look like that in the notes. The LG Wing, I actually just got an LG device today. It showed up in the mail, which is pretty dope. The GoPro 9, oh my God, I'm so excited about this Hogwarts video game because now I can actually be a wizard without actually being a muggle. The PS5, and just some razzmatazz. I guess the Fold 2, a bunch of people are showing up right now. It's showing up in everything, in everybody's inboxes, FedEx, and it's Christmas for all these adults that ordered a $2,000 phone, which I'm not knocking the fact that it's $2,000. I mean, it's a really expensive device. It's a beautiful device. Absolutely beautiful. Really excited about it. Miss Kathleen, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. You totally missed the Apple stuff. We're going to talk about it. So I'm going to completely catch you up for you. So we'll do like we did last week. Plus or minus, I'm now going to say plus or minus 6 times. Plus or minus 6 times that we break into something like this. Oh, we're going to go all skate, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get your skates back on as an adult. Yeah.
We found a new song for this week.
We did, but I want to get those kids back off there. We got to go back to that skate where we used to skate around in circles and everything, where we all paid money to literally put our feet in shoes that other people had on their sweaty feet and skated in a circle like we were in NASCAR.
Right.
And some of the people could do baller moves where you cross your legs like this. You're like, ooh, I'm bad. And you would dance the songs like this. Ooh, yeah. What? But we have a new song for this week. And this is this week. Ooh, what? Gonna talk about the Apple event. What? Gotta get me a Fold 2 because it's so sweet. What? I am ridiculous. But welcome. Let's talk about the Apple stuff, shall we? Wow.
Please.
Yeah? So the Apple event, it had been teased. I talked about this a couple weeks ago where John Prosser, world-renowned leaker at this point, thought it was going to be the iPhone. Was not the iPhone. It comes to find out it had more to do with the watch, the iPad Air, and the fact that now you have the ability to get an Apple Watch and not be in the Apple ecosystem, meaning you don't have to have an iPhone to buy and use an Apple Watch. Caveat, so asterisks on that, and more of that in a second.
They're also evidently releasing, much like their phone line, the Apple Watch SE, which is a lower cost version
of the watch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one you don't need the iPhone for.
Ah, yeah, okay. See? Gotcha.
Gwendolyn says, I wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. But are you ready? Ooh. All skate? You ready for now? Okay, we'll come back to it. That was plus or minus 6 times, and I'm already at 2, and we're 7 minutes into the show.
Whoa.
7 minutes into the show. The watch. So there was a lot of stuff. Most people, if you don't care about anything Apple other than the phone, this is not going to be in your wheelhouse. But there is a lot of actually cool stuff that they did announce in this, but it just doesn't get probably nearly as much of attention as it should compared to an iPhone event. So they got everything from a watch, additions to the iPad family, which was the iPad Air, which, by the way, I think it looks great. It looks like a little smaller version of the iPad Pro, the more squared off designs. I think it looks great. I think it's a great addition for a family, especially if it's for like a younger child or like a grandparent. It's like right in the wheelhouse. If you're not a power user and you have no reason to get an iPad Pro, that is literally the reason you should get an iPad Air, because I think it's great. And I'm sorry, I have to. Oh, Dobo, welcome to the show. I've literally made this specifically for you. Plus or minus 6. We're now 3 deep where you gonna listen. Yeah. Woo. Okay. But on top of that, they now are announcing something called the Apple One Bundle, which is Apple Arcade, which is the games, Apple TV Plus, the iCloud, Apple Music. Now, I did see a tweet from Greg from Greg's Gadgets where it talked about if you were to get this bundle, which is like $20 to $25 a month, you can get an additional 2 terabytes of iCloud storage if you are a iCloud person where you store everything in there. And I believe like Andrew Edwards is really excited about this because he stores all the things in the cloud. This is actually not a really, really bad service to get. Yeah, I mean, there's a new fitness service that comes with it that includes Arcade plus Cloud Music and the fitness service. Personally, I could probably use a little fitness, but I'm definitely not going to be paying Apple to do it. I'm not going to be doing it. I could use some fitness. I need to drop some LBs, but it is not going to come at the cost of me spending money. I won't.
Yeah, my health statistics are bad enough as it is. I don't necessarily want everybody in the Apple ecosystem to know how bad my health statistics are.
But they say data privacy. Privacy is their business. Privacy.
Uh-huh.
I ain't buying it. So on top of that, they also announced iPad OS 14, iOS 14, Watch OS 7, and TV OS 14. And literally moments before the show went live, I was on beta, so public beta when it comes to this, my iPhone officially updated to iOS 14. So if you haven't gotten it, it's coming. It was supposed to show up a lot, I guess, either yesterday or whatever, but mine just showed up today. So if you have an iPhone, honestly, iOS 14 is fine. The betas were fine. You get things, they talked about it before, like groupings of the apps, a lot of things that we've done and seen on Android before, widgets, a nice little new home-ish screen on it. I actually think it's really cool. It's nice. it's no different than what I've kind of experienced before on Android, but it's nice that Apple finally has that. So that's kind of the thing that's coming with iOS 14. The iPad 8th gen and the iPad Air. I'm more excited about the iPad Air, and I believe that's going to be like, what is that, $599 it says? It's not bad. And the Watch SE, so this is where they talk about it. You don't have to have an iPhone now to get and use an Apple Watch, but it's really more geared towards parents, meaning that you get the watch, which is like $330, definitely not the cheapest thing. But on top of that, you have to have LTE service. So you have some type of wireless service like T-Mobile, AT&T, or Verizon, $10 a month. And then you get to pick which contacts and messages that you can use to either call via the watch, text via the watch. So it's really a significantly reduced functionality Apple Watch, not something that you would wear using an Android. If that makes sense. Like, I have always said that I want an Apple Watch, but I don't want to have an iPhone. This is not quite that situation where I can use it and have it and do that.
Ugh. So it's almost like wearing an old school pre-mobile internet flip phone on your wrist, and it can make calls and do text messages, but nothing else.
Okay, so it's $279. So the Apple Watch SE is a bigger display, more affordable at $279. So that's better. Let me see what they say about the SE. I have it. I have this pulled up. Why do I not have it? So the Apple Watch. Okay, the least expensive watch is Apple Watch SE with wireless. That's the one you need in order to not use a phone. So you still use it through wireless cellular network. Tech-savvy parents, there's a feature called School Time, which restricts the user from accessing apps while they're in class. So again, it's not necessarily geared toward somebody like me who's Android, but still wants some of the cool functionality from a watch. So it is what it is. So I mean, it is that, yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I just really want the Apple Watch that I can use with Android. They want you in the ecosystem. I get it, but it just bums me out.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that they want to draw that line in the sand where they're going to do everything possible to not work with Android. But at the same time, Android still has a larger market share worldwide when it comes to phones. So
sure.
Imagine
that's part of the problem why they don't want to have the Apple Watch is because they can't control the experience. I get it.
Yeah, but imagine if they did create, much like the SE, if they created a Android specific, that would work across the entire Android spectrum, how many millions, if not tens of millions of those watches they would sell within the first 24 hours. I mean, you got to wonder at what point the potential for profit will override their ecosystem arguments.
Yeah, and so Gabriel actually brings up a point. They haven't addressed how those have prepaid for a year of Apple Music, for example, and will be affected if we want Apple One. So this is a very similar issue to what Google had when you prepaid or had a certain plan for Google Music and wanted to go to Google One. I'm going to guess it's a very similar style issue for Apple as it was for Google. It actually, you had to wait until you effectively got done with the prepay, and then and only then, unless you wanted to double pay for Apple Music, which is really stupid. And I'm not saying that's what you should do, but that's somewhat of the situation that they had, that I'm assuming Apple's got the same situation, because it's probably linked to your Apple ID, and then like, I don't know what to do with all this other stuff. Apple will figure out a way to make it right, because that's what they do. But again, all of that aside, the Apple stuff was really big. I get it. I fully understand how big the Apple event was. I'm actually more excited about the iPhone event. There was a lot of cool stuff that came out of this, but there was a Google thing that popped up, and they were just kind of like, hey guys, cool beans. Like, Google came out and they announced, they announced that they are planning to launch a new Pixel phone or Pixel phones, a new Chromecast, and the latest smart speaker that folks have to RSVP to watch Launch Night In Wednesday, September 30th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, asterisk. And the asterisk says, and I love this. I love this so freaking much. The asterisk says, yeah, it's happening during the day, but what is time anyway? And that's what I'm talking about. Just embrace the chaos that is 2020.
And another thing about that asterisk, and it's incredibly unfortunate, and we don't mean to make fun of anyone who has experienced anything like this, but the wildfires out in California make it look like it's about 7 p.m. all the time, so people can't tell what time of day it really is.
Yeah, what is time?
Unless
like
they're
legitimately
looking at their non-existent Android version of an Apple Watch.
And if you are in one of those areas, please be careful. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they talked about how it was difficult to breathe. And I mean,
all the more reason to wear a mask, folks.
Yeah. So please be careful. Please be careful. I will. Obviously, this is a virtual event. I intend to watch it if I'm allowed. I've got to figure out, like, if they talk about RSVPing, but like, is that only like certain, do we get to watch it? Is that like a live stream type situation?
I certainly hope so.
I don't know. Like, now that I think about it, it's like, I'm not entirely sure that.
I mean, it's going to be 2:00 in the afternoon here. I mean, that's usually my nap time, but.
Nap time. I don't actually know. I don't know now that I kind of look at it as maybe that you have to do that.
I mean, where do you RSVP?
I don't know. How would you RSVP? Can you Google it? I guess. Maybe we could RSVP. We should RSVP, technically speaking, showing up, and then when we do it, walk in like this. We could walk in with skates on if we needed to.
That is wrong, sir.
Evidently, Gigi says it's very wrong. What? What? We walk in like we own the place and go. Technically speaking, is up in here. Pixel. Okay. I should never be allowed to have a soundboard. Never should be allowed to have a soundboard. I love it. So September 30th, 11, it looks like it's going to be a couple Pixel phones, the Chromecast, which I'm actually kind of excited about the Chromecast too, although I have Chromecast on all of my TVs, and it works flawlessly. So I'm going to need a reason to buy that, and I don't know what the reason is.
Right.
I have no reason to upgrade because I have all the new ones. I do not have an Ultra, though, because I don't have a bunch of 4K TVs.
Yeah, I think I've still got my Gen 2 Chromecast, and it works fine. I don't have any problems with it.
Exactly.
So taking a slight step backwards, one article I'm seeing on Android Police says originally they were told it was going to be press only, but now it appears that Google should be making the event accessible to the public. Just unknown exactly how that access will be granted.
Let's go to the comments for a little bit, see what people are saying. Hello, Miss Sheila. Welcome. The CEO of Technically Speaking Queensland is in the house. What's up, my man? What is up, my man? Dean, brother from another mother, Dean. Hopefully, if you are sleeping and your wife is asleep next to you, take that as you will. Don't encourage. Don't encourage, Miss Sheila. Don't encourage.
This is your fault, Miss Sheila. And you know exactly why it's your fault.
All right. So let's talk about the LG Wing. That is actually something that we teased or talked about last week in my, evidently my stroke factory. The LG Wing, it actually has gotten some videos. If you go out and look at Unbox Therapy, there was actually a YouTuber, Austin Evans, that hosted the event. And I gotta be honest with you, the LG Wing looks amazing. It looks freaking sweet. I don't care what people say. They're like, why did you even make a design like that? That's really stupid. Nope. I saw exactly what they were talking about.
Oh, I definitely, if I had an opportunity without paying for it to get my hands on it and see what it feels like in the hand, how it, the usability of it, how you control the swivel mechanism and everything
And
like
it
that.
looks so satisfying, to swivel.
Well, it's
it was like,
it's,
shoop, shoop,
it's
shoop,
like an
shoop.
old school flip phone where you could still
what?
hang up on somebody. I said flip phone.
Flip phone.
Yeah, well,
Flip phone.
you could still mechanically hang up on
Flip
somebody
phone.
with, that nice satisfying click or slam of the phone.
I am really looking forward to it because I am a heathen for a variety of reasons, but I am a heathen. So I watch YouTube videos like this.
Even though he records them in landscape mode.
And I always complain about people taking videos like this. I record. I don't record like this. I watch YouTube videos like this, which means it's like this much of the screen. I watch this much of the screen. I'm a heathen. This is not that difficult. I don't even do that. But if you have the Wing, you can be like flip flop, flip flop, ASMR, and you can flip it up and have this and the ability to type on the bottom like this. It is literally.
We hope.
No, I've seen you can.
Someone has demonstrated that.
Yeah, someone has demonstrated that. Like
fantastic.
Austin did, and then so did Lou from Unbox Therapy. It looks incredible. I love it, and it's water resistant too. It's going to have baller specs. It's going to be water resistant. Knowing LG, it'll probably have a headphone jack, even though I'm not sure how they would do that. Maybe it doesn't. It's, I guess, stupid thin. I am really excited about it. If it comes in less than $1,000, I think that could be your surprise device of 2020.
Now,
That is the thing I am really excited about because I think it could surprise a lot of people.
technical specs for a second.
Did you pull it up?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Well, there's one in particular. I can read them all if you want, but there's one in particular I want to ask you about because
Okay.
you've done more work on this than I have.
Roger that.
It's showing only a 4,000 milliamp battery
Yeah.
for a dual screen phone. Do you
It's-
think that's enough?
Well, so it's dual screen. I mean, it's a little deceptive because it would be dual screen when it's flipped open, but the bottom screen won't come on
When it's closed.
when it's closed. So it's literally still powering a single unit of the
Right.
screen.
Right.
So it's only a problem. A 4,000 milliamp is more than enough, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because you got to remember on the 4A, the 4A has like pretty doggone close to right at 3,000 milliamp hour battery.
Well, I just looked up mine, which is a 3XL, and it's 3,400.
Yeah, so it's going to be
So-
like 4,000 is going to be more than enough.
Okay.
There's a lot of really good devices that are out there right now that has less than 4,000, and they're going to get you plenty of your screen on time that you need. I think the 4,000 is my guess is going to be about 8 gigs of RAM. I don't actually know this. 8 gigs of RAM, probably 128 gigs of storage at the minimum is probably the base specs.
All right, so should we play a game here?
Yeah, let's play a game. Let's do it.
Okay. So
Go for it.
8 gigs is correct.
Boom.
128 gigs of storage with a micro SDXC expandable, I believe.
And see, yeah, so that's a crazy deal. So it's probably 128, and then you have the ability for at least 512, if not up to a terabyte SD card. I wouldn't do that because terabyte
Doesn't
SD
go
card.
that far.
Yeah, my guess is 512 is going to be more than, well, let's be honest. Another 64 is going to be more than enough for the average person, but yeah.
64 megapixel camera on the back, 32 on the front, which is just
You're gonna see-
astonishing.
You're going to see all the mess, just the mess right now that's in my face.
And I guess at least I think I understand why they probably did it this way, but it looks like, at least on this article, it ships with Android 10.
Yeah, they'll just update to 11 though.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean, that's not a big deal. My guess is they have already,
Well,
let's
they
be
already
real.
programmed
They've
them.
already done it.
Yeah.
And Android 11 literally
Came
just
out
came
last
out
week.
last week. So it's like a crap.
Yeah.
So it's already, they're just sitting waiting to go. And that comes out soon. I want to say like that comes out the end of this month.
The only thing I think that
so excited about
we
that
talked about last week that we're still unsure of is how do you put a case and or a screen protector on both screens?
I'm going to get to that. Mac, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's part of the reason why I make the videos that I do is I try to be as right in the middle of the road as I possibly can when it comes to the videos. But if you can literally, I wear my emotions right on my sleeve. If I am excited about some type of device, you are definitely going to see it. And the 4A is one of those devices that it is, for me, the device of the year, 2020. No qualms for me. I think the Wing's going to be like surprise device of 2020. And now back to what you were saying.
Oh, no, we're just curious when we talked about the Wing the first time, how are you going to put a case on it and or how are you going to put screen protectors on the underneath screen and how durable will those be?
So the case, I think you'll find it'll be a thin case on the back that will have no lip protection.
Kind of like a peel or something like that.
Obviously, yeah, like a peel, which is an obvious thing. I don't know how they would offer lip protection because it needs to swivel.
Yeah,
so I'm not entirely sure. And in terms of the screen protector, my guess is you'll have a screen protector on the top screen, but not the bottom.
Yeah.
Actually, matter of fact, I don't think you could put anything on the bottom screen, even if it's ridiculously thin, because of the fact that it has to swivel.
Right.
Which means if you put anything in the way, I still don't know how they get the water resistance for a mechanical swivel. I do not understand that. But
yeah, without seeing somebody like jerry rig everything, tear it down and see how the swivel attaches and whether or not it actually goes into the guts of the phone, there's just not going to be a way to tell.
Give it time. He
will, I'm sure he'll get
he
one.
will grab one,
and then he will eventually or
just
immediately destroy it.
Yeah, like so. And here I got to tell you, I think if I feel like I need to like make awards like MKBHD does because he comes up with all these awards and gives them like really nice little plaques. I have nothing to offer you manufacturers other than a review. Like I can give you a review and I can give you accolades for what I feel is devices of the year. And that and $1 will literally get you a half a cup of coffee in today's day and age.
Oh, hey, I just thought of it. You could, I assume you're doing either rewards for manufacturers or rewards for your fellow reviewers. If you think they've done a good job for the year.
Yeah, I would do awards.
You could ship them your new high test homebrew.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the homebrew in a second. Actually, as a matter of fact, you know what I could do? Maybe I should do like a award ceremony. We're literally going to think this through live on air. Before I do that, Digital Slang, what up? Thanks for coming by, my friend. I agree, Miss Sheila. Having a case is very important, and my guess is they'll include something. Maybe they say maybe it's a lot like the Samsung thing that says, look, we've pre-installed one. For the love of God, don't take it off. That's effectively what they have done on the Fold 2. But the award ceremony, I think LG in 2020, and I know that Rashid has mentioned about how messy 2020 has been. I think LG really is one of those ones that could put out and be the manufacturer of the year. When I think about it, like the LG Velvet, the LG V60, and the LG Wing, those are three, like I can't speak for the Wing, obviously, but I'm kind of going on the conjecture of what I think it could be. Those three devices, the Velvet and the V60, are great devices. And I mean really great devices. What?
You've got the Velvet. Hold it up.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean the Velvet, like I have it in the dual case right now, obviously. But I mean, it's a legit little device. Like it is dope. Like it's shockingly great. I haven't had a chance to mess with it a lot, but I messed with the V60 a lot and really, really loved it. If I was not so far into like the Pixel stuff, LG is like, it's got a headphone jack. It's USB-C. Like, I don't know how ridiculous it sounds. Like it has a fingerprint scanner inside. Like it's a legit little device that they have. And the V60 is the same way. It's like the dual screen. I think I have to come up with an award ceremony. I'm going to give LG It's early. I mean, we still got a ways to go. Don't worry, Google and Apple. We can still pull this thing out because you still got to go all the way to the fourth quarter.
Well, yeah, you still got 3 months left in the year to plan this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, LG is right now rounding that corner. They're looking mighty good as the one for the year. Phone of the year goes to the 4A for me. That is the device of the year. So phone of the year is the 4A. Tablet of the year goes to the iPad Pro, the 11-inch iPad Pro. So right now, of course. Headphones of the year. Oh man, that is tough. I don't know. We'll get to that. Let me put some thoughts into that.
I think there's some interesting headphones coming out between now and the end of the year anyway. So
well, let me dig into that. And then if there are people who would win, like maybe I'll do like an award ceremony for the people who always come for the live shows. Like we'll do a best live show attendee or something like that. And I'll do like most likely person to show up in a live show and derail Scott. That's a good one.
I know who's going to win that one.
That one we'll get and talk about the creative merch that is available to be purchased. So that actually leads me in to see if I can do this live. Oh my God, it worked. I cannot believe it. Right now, Mr. Stitch Up, this is my dude. He makes a ton of different content or merch for a lot of different creators. You got, Travis MCP, you got Viper, you got Dobo, El Jefe, Greg's Gadgets, and more. But let's all be real here. You guys want Lord Peachy. This is the Peachy hat. Like, this is the one to have. And I will leave a link in the actual show. You can right now, see, this is how we do it live, literally like, badow. You can right now go out and buy that hat and have a Lord Peachy logo right in the middle of your head. That one right here is a literally limited edition one of one. That one will never leave the studio. That one is meant to be in the studio and shall always be here. But if you want a Lord Peachy hat, and if I ever meet you in person, I'll sign it. And again, that signature and that hat, plus $1, will get you exactly a half a cup of coffee. What do you guys think? Good? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I actually saw I put a post on Twitter that said, if you buy one and you put it on and you send me a selfie with it on, I will put you in one of my videos. I will call you out and put you in one of my videos. I
almost wore mine tonight just for a giggle. But then we got the wonderful announcement today from the Big Ten that the Ohio State Buckeyes will be playing and winning the Big Ten championship this year. So I wore one of my Ohio State hats today anyway.
Which is exactly why I'm wearing my Buckeyes football.
I'm wearing a Buckeye shirt, and I wore my Buckeye beads tonight.
And I have a giant Buckeye tattoo on my arm. So, I mean, I'm always rocking it. Miss Kathleen, don't you worry. Urgent work calls, I totally understand. We are talking hats. You can now have your own Peachy hat. Order directly on Etsy by the only person that I trust to do my merch. I don't have T-shirts. I don't have anything else. If you get a sticker, you're getting it directly from me. I haven't made any stickers yet. I thought about doing coins.
You should still have a bunch of the old Technically Speaking stickers, don't you?
I do. They're actually right there.
Woohoo!
I did revamp our website as well. I revamped the website for thetechnicallyspeaking.com. I'm really trying to up my game a lot. So if you go out to oh boy, this is going to scare some people. There we go. Bam. www.thetechnicallyspeaking.com. You can actually see all of our videos. I didn't know that one was going to go live on the website. That shouldn't be out there. Cool. Going to have to take that one off. That's fun. That actually is very good to know. That is very good to know by a lot. You can work with me, work together. You can go out and find a little bit of information upon me. Again, trying to get more professional to start working with additional companies that can bring you guys more content. I did get a chance to meet with a couple other companies the other day. You guys are going to have a lot of great content that I'm going to be able to bring out to you guys. Tons of stuff. Going to be things for people that are still working from home, like from the perspective of my last video where I talked about a webcam and a little earpiece to where if you're working from home, you can have a much better, like professional looking setup for something that will fit in your pocket, to be completely honest. And I got a lot of other things coming out in the future for that as well.
Speaking of potentially working remotely or even in a business environment, Google is leaning even harder into the hardware game, and they haven't announced their Google Meet hardware. Will be for sale at some point.
How much is that?
Oh, somewhere north of $2,500.
That is very much geared towards a company that needs to do conference calls and things like that. The hardware will be simple. It will be clean. The software will be simple, clean, and incredibly user-friendly. But expensive.
Yeah.
And I don't have that kind of money. So let's go to the comments really quickly. Miss Sheila, the Lord Peachy is out there. He is available. The hat can be purchased. I know a guy who knows a guy. You go right there to Etsy. Bam. Share it with your friends. Peach hats for everybody. Millions of peaches and peaches for free. Millions of peaches, meaning mommy. Wait. It's time. Oh, peaches. What? I don't know how many it is.
I think it's 5.
Of a peach in hand. Gonna do the all skate. Gonna skate around in a circle. Put my sweaty feet in your shoes. Okay. Also, so I heard you can get a Peachy hat. Brother. Signed by thy Lord Peachy. Sir, I will make sure that I will sign it. I will literally sign it. I will have him send me the hat, and then I will sign it, and then I will send it to you personally. If that's what you want, I will make it happen. Oh, Mr. Michael Daniels, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate you. And CEO, the wannabe geek, Super Dan himself. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Peachy hat signed. I will make it happen. I will literally make this all happen. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I'm going to make it happen. And I love doing this stuff. Like I actually didn't realize that he had put the hat up there. And then I was like, I saw Dobo's post on YouTube where he was like, go here, look for a hat. I was going to buy a Dobo hat. And then when I clicked on it, I was like, oh, a Travis MCP hat. Oh my God, there's my hat. What? And then I put it out on Twitter, and then 5 people immediately bought hats. And I was like, what?
As a shock to us all, you are on the internet.
I know, right? It's so weird. If you guys have a chance to ever be on Michael Daniels' show, 100% do it. No question. One of my most favorite shows to be on. I love being on that show. I always feel really bad for Heather, though, because Michael and I are like, and Heather gets like 17 words in for an hour and a half. Yeah?
Excellent point, Dad.
Thanks, Cheech. What? God, I love doing live shows. I'm such a...
They are become very quickly, not that they weren't before, but especially this year, especially this time of year where we would normally be wrapped up in football and things like that. Yeah. But right now there's not hardly anything to do in Columbus, Ohio. It is absolutely the highlight of my week.
Well, I'm glad that it's the highlight of the week, to be honest. Like, I would like to say that it's the highlight of my week. It's mostly the highlight of my week. I can't say that it's not, but I literally don't plan for Wednesday's 8 p.m. show until 6:43 p.m. on Wednesday.
Well, that's why you have me, your most excellent executive producer.
Yep. Today you did great, though.
Yeah.
Today you did really phenomenal
I did.
coming up with it. And some days we're both like, man, we're going to shoot off the hip. Poo-poo! Poo-poo-poo-poo! Like, let's be honest, that's normally how it goes.
Maybe we can get into a routine. One week we shoot off the hip. The next week we're actually prepared and ready to go.
That's funny. You think that we would actually do that. That would be a lie.
Well, you'll have your chance next week because I will not be here.
And see, that's my thing. This man, you take more vacations than I've ever heard anybody take.
I have been with the same company for so long, I have maxed out my vacation, and you're damn right. I am going to take every hour I can.
I get it, but I feel like you are always on vacation. I'm taking a week off. I'm taking 6 weeks off. I'm taking 4 weeks off. I was like, dude, what do you do?
I haven't been on vacation since the first week of July. Come on.
The first week of July?
Yeah, first week of July.
You have not been on vacation since the first week of July?
No.
Really?
Slaving away at home every single day in front of my computer.
Jesus, 2020 needs to stop. I feel like yesterday you were on vacation. My God, it never stops.
It really doesn't.
Oh, yeah. So, has anybody, I am not much of a gamer, but PS5 came out today. PS5 is now a fully functional, largest gaming system ever, by the way, like physically the largest gaming system in the history of ever. But it actually came out today in its full glory. It's going to launch on November 12th for $499. Next gen has arrived, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you didn't pre-order it now, you ain't getting it, because every pre-order everywhere is completely done. And with everything going on, the pandemic wise, I'm not sure you're going to be able to have like a Black Friday where you line up somewhere to be one of like 6 people at a Best Buy to get one, to where you then can be the jerk and flip it. And I say that tongue in cheek about the jerk part because I 100% did that with a Switch. Like, I was that jerk, but I didn't mark it up like 100%. I marked it up a little bit more.
95%.
Nah, it was probably 50%, to be honest. I mean, I made it to where like me sitting outside in the cold in November was worth my time.
Right.
So I did that, but I will be willing to bet there will be stories that you will see online, and you're going to see it on Twitter and social media, that people, because we can't go anywhere, they will be buying these devices for at least triple what the actual cost is in the store. So when I say that, I mean, you bought it for $500, you're probably going to end up getting $1,500 if you go and resell it. Now, some people might do that, and if I have no trouble with people doing that, like, I get it. Like, people get upset. I didn't know this, actually. Jonathan came in. I wouldn't be a person to do it. Like, people get, I didn't know that. I would just assume that if they were alive, then I think I accidentally just hit something. Let me turn that off. Once pre-orders are alive, if you don't get one,
You ain't getting it.
You ain't gonna get it, because I don't think they're gonna be able to churn out as much. They've got some awesome stuff, but I don't think they're gonna churn out as much as what it actually says.
Good Lord. Not only is it physically huge,
I told you it was big.
it weighs 4.5 kilos.
We're in the U.S., sir. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Can we use?
That's 10 pounds.
What's big?
I know that, but
Pause.
a 10-pound
Pause.
gaming system.
Pause.
Get your paws off me.
Gonna have a 10-pound game.
There's 6.
Gonna put a 10-pounder on.
And then you just slide that disc in
This is
there.
a Wendy's. What are you talking? Okay. When the pre-orders go live. So let me go out here. Pre-orders will begin on September 17th at select retailers. Select retailers means, according to PlayStation's Twitter, the global launch is the 12th of November. US, Japan, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, Korea, South Korea, excuse me, and then the rest of the world on the 19th. Pre-orders will be available starting as early as tomorrow at select retailers. I had heard from, let me see if I saw this tweet about PS5 pre-orders are sold out already on Walmart's site. That was an hour ago. From actually Mr. Stitchup, the guy that does the Peachy hats. That means Walmart was one of the select retailers, and it's already gone. The day before, PlayStation's own tweet said it would be available. Today's not the 17th, right?
No, today's 16th.
It's already sold out at Walmart. I don't know how you do that. Evidently, Walmart's living in tomorrow.
Well, they've been notorious in the past, as are a bunch of retailers. Sometimes they get ahead of the official manufacturer marketing, and they accidentally put stuff live, and people who are waiting on it and
Target,
refreshing their screen constantly.
So if I had to take a wild guess where you should go, if you are a person who's searching for a PS5, and I might be honest, I might throw my name in one, not with the intent to keep, I would say something along the lines of Target, Best Buy, GameStop are probably three that you could ridiculously get probably good luck with in terms of finding that they'll be one of the select retailers.
Yeah.
If I had to take a guess, I'm trying to think what's something called Goodies. Is that another electronics store? Is that still around?
I have no idea. I mean, Sam Goody used to be a music store, but
maybe that's what I'm talking about. Why am I evidently talking about 1996?
Because you're old?
Easy. As compared to what? I've put on some LBs. I don't actually know if you can tell. I have put a little bit of weight on. I'm trying to take a little bit of weight off. And I think I told this story last week where you called me fat.
You might have. Those were not my words.
You said
that was
that.
your inference from my words.
You said... Just because you really laid it on pretty thick.
I said
you may have inferred
words.
it. You may have inferred it, but it was like the look on your face was like,
words.
you are chubby. Chubber. Oh, chubber. What else we got? So I'd say all this about the PS5 because today, Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy, so just Hogwarts Legacy came out. And if you have not seen the trailer for the video game Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy, you're missing out. It is phenomenal.
The trailer does look quite spectacular, and if the gameplay lives up to that,
amazing.
I think my comment was it's a combination of old school Harry Potter. You learn how to be a wizard, plus some side quests and battles like World of Warcraft thrown in, and that's going to appeal to a lot of different gamers.
So the one thing I was really bummed about when I first looked at it, I was like, man, since it came out with the PS5 announcement, it's going to be exclusive to PS5. But if you go to The Verge, it actually talks about the game is coming to PS5, the Xbox Series X, and PC, which means, by the way, the Series X Xbox is the other gaming system that just came out, which is also something that you're not going to be able to get. But pre-orders, can you actually look up when the pre-orders go live for that? The Series X. I don't remember when it actually is, but those are the two gaming consoles that's coming out. So effectively, if you get one of the new gaming consoles and you are a Harry Potter fan, and I happen to be one because that is Baymax with a Gryffindor scarf and a Harry Potter wand, or a wand for that matter, you would be able to get this game in 2021. Go out, do yourself a favor right after the show, watch that trailer, watch that little game trailer, because it is phenomenal and is so interesting to look at. It's so fun to look at. It's super, super cool.
So pre-orders for the Xbox Series X and S go live in just under a week, and they will be available at the Microsoft Store, Amazon, and then a bunch of UK stores because this is a UK website.
Okay, and so here's the funny thing. I am literally on a live show right now, and I am looking at Twitter, and I am seeing several people, including a fairly large gamer, Dashy XP. He said, someone please pre-order me a PlayStation 5. He's driving. Mark's Tech has literally said, I literally just missed every PS5 pre-order. Thanks for giving a heads up, Sony. So I'm telling you right now that people for sure right now are pre-ordering that, and it looks as though that if you haven't pre-ordered it right now, and I'm going to guess, go to Target, go to Target's website and see if you can pre-order it. I'll bet you it's all gone. And that really sucks for some folks when they said, okay, it won't come out until tomorrow. That if that's true, that's super disappointing. I mean, not that I would be really upset about it, but like that would be really disappointing. Gabriel, Ravenclaw. I am Gryffindor.
Both versions of the console are sold out.
Of course they are. Which means
you can pre-order a charging station for the controller.
that does not help me.
You could pre-order the controller.
Yeah, also doesn't help me.
Or
so
the
you're
HD
telling me
camera.
right? It says sold out on Target's
Yeah,
website.
pre-orders sold out.
Okay. What about Best Buy? I mean, I don't know why I'm even saying that because that means Best Buy is also. Man, that sucks. That is such a bummer for folks that were really looking forward to getting a PS5. Yeah, man, that's a bummer. I am so sorry, folks. Boom. That sucks. Okay. I did get a chance. I went into AT&T today for another reason. And I had to go into AT&T. I was fully masked up, and I did get a chance to look at a Surface Duo. Like I finally got to put one in my hand, pause, to see a Surface Duo. And what?
Hang on. I
What?
might be able.
Are you seriously going to pre-order one right now?
I'm not going to do it, but
Oh, you're stupid.
It
I
let
would
me
go-
add it to the cart at Best Buy.
Best Buy. Going to Best Buy right now.
$500.
I don't care. I'll make it work. Okay. Wow, they really changed their website.
Yeah, so you can't just search PS5.
Wow. Really?
Here, I'll put the link in our
You know what?
show notes.
Put the link in the description. Put the link in the show.
Okay.
If folks want to order a PS5 from Best Buy, I'm going to do my darndest to help you guys out. If you see it in the chat and it actually works and you can order it, subscribe to the channel. We're going to do this live, folks. Sorry, something's wrong. It just said, we're sorry, something went wrong.
Well, let me try dropping
hang
it
on.
in our show notes and see if you can get it from there.
Okay. Oh, I didn't copy the whole link.
That might be your problem.
There's your problem right there. Open link in new tab. I tried to just like copy paste. That didn't work. I'm hoping this actually works for folks. Nope, I still got a something went wrong. Put it in the show notes.
It is in the show notes at the very bottom.
All right. The very bottom. I don't see that. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm so stupid.
This is what I'm working
No,
with,
I still
folks.
got. We're sorry. Something went wrong.
Well, it's still on my screen.
Order it.
All right.
You can't search for PS5 Best Buy.
No, you have to type in PlayStation 5.
Well, duh. PlayStation 5. Because I'm an awful typer, it's nothing comes up. I keep getting this something went wrong.
Maybe your internet's busted.
I think my internet's just fine.
Because now it won't let me click on my cart, which has the pre-order in it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh
wait,
no.
Wait. Nope, there it is.
Click through. Buy that thing. Buy that shenanigans.
All right.
Did you really just buy it?
I'm going to.
Oh my God.
Here, give me your credit card.
It's upstairs. Go get it. Go get it. I don't care. How do you serve? Like, why does their Best Buy, like, why does their website suck right now?
I went through the sub menus on the left hand.
I don't have the sub menus on the left-hand side.
Well, I'm not backing out of this screen.
What is going on with Best Buy's website right now? What in the world? Video games. Go in there.
Yep.
I stopped the live show at this point. People are watching us actively try. Nothing is working right now. I wonder if it's because everybody and their brother is trying to pre-order a PS5.
Maybe.
So here's what we'll do. Split the cost, split the profits. Because you know neither one of us are going to actually use it.
No.
People are watching, they're like, what is going on? I can't believe this is working.
Well, I just clicked checkout, and it's not doing anything.
It's not doing anything for me either. Okay. Let's try something different. Brands.
I think you're right. I think their website's probably just getting hammered.
Oh, I bet it is. It's got.
Now, should we pick it up at Polaris on release date, or should we have it shipped?
Oh, the answer is shipped.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you for your zip code live on air.
Are you ready?
Because I'm a good guy like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Or type it in the show notes just so I get it right.
Yeah, Kathleen says this is some quality content. Okay, you continue to keep doing that.
I'm working on
and
it.
like, you know what, Kathleen? We are literally trying to potentially have a PS5 that currently isn't supposed to be able to be ordered till tomorrow, and people are watching us. And the Best Buy website is just god awful right now. It is terrible. I don't know what in the world. If I go to
What we're trying to do is have, technically speaking, actually turn a profit.
It's funny. This show is never going to turn a profit. What's wrong with you? There's never going to work. PlayStation 5. Yeah, I keep getting the you can use the search bar if you typed in a URL. That's not going to work. So brands, Sony.
Yeah. I'm getting a website error now. It is just getting hammered. But it's still in my cart.
Well, until you actually buy it, I don't think it's going to matter. I can't get to anything on their site. Like if you do anything, okay, so if you go to brands at the top of their website and hit Apple, you can get nothing. You can get absolutely zero things. I'm just going to type in Apple Watch. No, it's getting just destroyed right now. I'm sure that it has everything to do with the fact that Sony couldn't even live up to their own words. Well, yes, Gabriel mentioned plot twist. Their website's always been terrible.
That's a fact.
It's especially god awful right now because it's just being destroyed because Sony jumped the gun. So if you are a person who's maybe trying to buy the PS5 for either yourself, your kids, or grandkids, or nieces, nephews, or whatever, go out there right now. You got to go to a site and try to do it right now. It looks as though Stats is having-ish luck with Best Buy.
I'm halfway there.
I'm halfway there. Well, that's a song. Like, I feel like...
It is.
Whoa, living on a bells in my mind, in the mirror I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. I really want to know if we can order this. I don't know if I want to end the show until I know we can at least get somewhere with this.
I just keep clicking the checkout button and
It's not working.
Spinning.
Oh my God, the Sony just popped up. Sony PlayStation 5. Pre-order the PlayStation 5. Choose one. I am pre-ordering the $500 one. It is working. I think what they did is they're probably an Amazon web service and they just went to Amazon like, sweet mother of God, give me your beefiest server that you possibly can.
Servers.
Okay, so for the record, I am currently stepping through right now to get... I'm actually going to have it picked up just in case. Going to check out. I don't actually know if this is going to let me do it. But worst case scenario, I just return it. Check out. Check out. Should I?
Did you get through to the checkout screen?
I'm working on it. Trying to buy a PS5.
Because this is where I'm stuck.
I can't get there.
So you haven't even added it to your cart yet.
It is in my cart. I'm trying to get it to the checkout.
I'm just glad I'm not logged into my Best Buy account and it doesn't... See, this is the error I'm getting here.
What's it say?
Sorry, we're having a system issue, but it should
Shocking.
be only temporary. Please wait a little while before trying again.
I'm getting it's like the spinning wheel of death right now.
Yeah.
Is this actually exciting content? Because we're literally trying to do something as live as you can get right now. It's going to be amazing. What's also going to end up happening is maybe we've just made a whole bunch of errors where we're going to get like 11 PS5s, and our credit card's going to be like, nope.
That all depends on which credit card I put it on.
The credit card's going to be like, no. Oh,
Although if we did end up with 11 PS5s, there could be a whole lot of profit there.
Are you going to be that guy?
Even if you
The answer is yes.
Yeah, even if you just flip them for a 50% markup, that's still a whole lot of profit.
It is a whole lot of profit.
And we keep one for your kids.
Sure.
Why not?
They have an Xbox.
All right, we put the PS5 down here in the I
have a Switch.
In the 1% studio.
No, I have a Switch. I have everything that I need. I don't need it. I'm getting it so be like if there's a friend of mine that's like, "Oh my god, I really wanted to get it for my kids." I'd be like, "All right, just give me cost." Give me cost and a coffee. Cost and a coffee is really what I'm trying to get at here. There are still people watching the show while we try to do this.
There's still 10 people.
That's hilarious to me.
8 when you take away your and mine.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I can't get this to go any further.
No,
it is just
I can't
sucking
get the,
life
button.
out of the internet right now.
PayPal checkout button to work. Nothing.
I have everything on file. I am logged into my account. All I have to do is hit checkout and go. All the credit cards are there. Oh my God! Wait. Oh nope. We're having a system issue, and now I don't know what's going on. And now they've emptied my cart. Oh no!
I've still got one in my cart.
Riveting content, but really this is entertaining. Kathleen, I also don't know why we're all still here. We're trying to figure this out.
We're trying to legally game the system. And
I'm not gaming the system. I just want to pre-order a PS5. Is it still in my cart? I'm not 100% sure at this point. It is still in my cart. It is currently still in my cart. Is it going to let me check out? I am going to flip out if it lets me actually get through with this. Did it go? What about you?
No, it's still hanging out.
I'm telling you, I don't know it's going to work. Oh my God. Again, so if you're tuning in and you're one of the, I don't know, people that are still
7.
here, and you haven't been here the last 20 minutes where we're like, oh, we should probably pre-order a PS5. Evidently Sony jumped the gun and they said the select retailers, they're either launching it and was supposed to be like a dark launch, but they accidentally went with a live launch, and it's apparently sold out at Walmart already. So you went to Target, not sold out.
Correct.
Or is sold out.
Oh, yes. Is sold out at Target.
And so we immediately jumped in Best Buy, got actually pretty far with stats. And then I was like, oh, I can't get anything to work. And then it started working. I got pretty far. And now I can't get any far at all. So I have mine set for pickup. And I cannot get, I keep continuously hitting the checkout button.
Yeah.
And I'm getting nothing. So... all right. So we have done the hour-long show. You will have to follow me on the social. Oh my God. Nope. Still nothing. We're having a system issue. He keeps
tease me that.
It gets me every time. It gets me. It's like, all right, well, we'll probably let everybody go. Oh, no. Nope. Still can't do it. I am unable to get the checkout to work. But if you follow me on my Twitter, at Scott Peachy on the tweet machine, at the Scott Peachy on Instagram, you will see if I have somehow magically pulled out the rabbit out of the hat to get a PS5 pre-ordered. Stats, where can they find you?
You can find me at Helix Heinlein on the tweet machine and at Country Smith on the Instagram. And I will also be updating our riveted listeners at least for the next 37 minutes while we attempt to buy dueling PS5s.
Dueling PS5s. And I leave you with... trying to buy the pre-order PS5. Maybe you can get a PS5 if you go to bestbuy.com. Evidently, if you can go to Walmart, you can't get a PS5. Target is out. Probably other places. We're having good luck getting the spinning wheel of death at Best Buy. Trying to click while I rhyme. Yeah, yeah.
That was actually really well done.
Thank you. I was like, I'm literally still doing all this. I had a hand on the soundboard, and then I have a magic mouse. I'm trying to track out. Like that was pretty good. I'll give you that. Oh man,
Yeah,
look at this.
10 minutes.
Great
10
show.
minutes.
Would you be mad? I would not be mad. I mean, I'm hopefully. So I will ask this much: did this show remind you to go do it, and then you got it because of us? That's what I want to know. I legit want to know, like, because you watched our show, if you could, just lie to me. Just straight lie and be like, yes, Scott, because of your show, I went and got one. And it was only because you reminded me that we got one. That's what I want to know. But that was a pretty good rhyme. I'm not going to deny that.
That was
like,
great.
I was multitasking.
And now it will live on the internet forever.
Until I delete it.
Or until the Google server crashes because California is on fire.
Easy. We literally are not. I can just end the show. Like I know I can end the show, but I can't because I need to know. Oh come on!
Yeah, he had a little bit of
come on.
He had a little bit of an inside edge
Man,
there.
inside trading.
Flag on the play.
Come on, that's a 15-yard penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
You know what? Good for you though. I look. It's not cheating. There's a reason. I mean, she pays her dues, and you reap the benefits. Like, hey, I get it. I'm still trying to get Best Buy to let me just check out. For the love of God, Best Buy, just let me check out. Nope. Kick me out again.
I wonder if it makes any difference if we
Now my card is empty.
Add the 2-year accidental Geek Squad protection.
No.
If we throw in some extra money, will they let us check out?
No, I don't want to do that. I'm wondering if it's a situation where just everything just went straight to the crapper.
Yeah.
Oh, it literally kicked me all the way out. Wow. So now I got back arrow. I have nothing in my cart.
It logged you out?
It took me completely out.
Ooh, that sucks.
Ooh. I went back. It still says it's in my cart here. If I hit checkout, it'll show up again, right?
It should.
Is there a discount code for the merch? No. I don't think so. For my merch? I'm assuming you mean my merch. No. You can hit me up. Let me know. I see Gwendolyn's having the same issue. It's kicking you out. Yeah, I'm having the exact same issue. I think it's hilarious that we're all in this together. Like we're like a big family right now.
Power to the people.
We are a family right now. We are familially trying to get a PS5, and it's like a bit of lottery. We don't know who's going to get one. It showed up in my cart again. Their website is just stroking out like I usually do on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. If this works, okay, it still says it's in my cart. And I keep getting the spinning wheel of death.
I'm going to let it sit for a minute. Maybe it needs to rest, catch its breath.
No, it is an AI-driven thing. There's no... You know what? Let me have the server catch its breath. It doesn't have lungs.
It's a joke. Don't stroke.
That one got me. That one got me deep. Cut me deep, Lou. Cut me deep. All right, I'm going to let everybody go. It's time. Honestly, every time I say it, like, I'll be honest, that time I said it on purpose to see if it would actually let me do something else. Because every time before that, it would either kick an error or get me to another screen. But so, all right, for real this time, it actually was doing it just that second ago. I'm going to let you all go. Thank you so much for coming by to the show today. A little bit longer of a show because I am a Hot Mess Express. I will let you know on the Twitters and the socials and the Instagrams if we did succeed in getting at least one of the PS5s. Actually, tag me on Twitter or Instagram if you got one. Send us like a little quick screen grab. Let me know if you got one. I really want to know. Stats, enjoy your vacation, your copious amounts always.
I will do my best.
All right, my man. Have a good one. We'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.
Peace.